Let me see. Okay, I'm tripping here. Wait, did I log out? I think I did. Okay, it's tripping. Excuse me, I'll come back to that. Let me see. Bam, bam, bam. Click like all that. All that. I should have changed the title on that. I messed that up. I definitely should have changed the title. So, Saturday, to date the 7th, Saturday, June 7th. And I've been home for the most part of the day. I was with the wife for the most part. I had some good phone calls with a good friend of mine's, and we had some good conversation about some personal things I was dealing with, and also the future in some business that we're working on. Good conversation, definitely lifted my spirits because it's been hectic lately. I know I haven't been on live. I haven't done one of these videos in about a week. I've been on live. I've done a couple other interviews, but I haven't done where I'm just talking in the camera, doing my thing. And I was having a tough week trying to get to it. And yeah, it's tough. And I know I was going to try to get in here Saturday night, which is, it's a lot because people are out Saturday partying, doing fun, whatever. But to keep my consistency and to keep me going on a once a week kind of thing, or at least once a week, I had to do it. I don't care if nobody's in here. I don't care if no views. I'll talk to myself, but I need to keep the repetitiveness up so I can keep getting my reps in. So let's lay it out. Today, my day was okay. I was having a tough week. I was down. Had some really, really tough conversations, family, myself, some inner conversations with myself, and it was a struggle, But I'll be fighting it. You know what I mean? So I didn't fall. I stayed on course, stayed prayed up, and I'm here. On a Saturday too, because I could be out doing something else, trying to get my mind off of everything. And but this is the fight though, and this is me showing up. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is that, and I'm here. Shout out to Love Being Meek is the first person in the building. Hey, how you doing? Blessings and peace to you, Queen. Thank you for falling in. Hope all is well. How have you been? I'm better today. I'm doing better, and I'm pushing through. How are you? Hope all is well. Yeah, so I just want to make sure my reps is up. So I'm going to keep doing this thing. Like I said, I don't care if it's no viewers or not, or a bunch of viewers. I want to keep showing up for myself. And then hopefully produce quality product with certain videos. Like I got other videos I got in mind too. I got a couple of camera videos I got to do and a couple of gear reviews. But when it comes to me just talking, looking into the camera, dealing with my stuff, like my journal, laying it out, pouring it out, being transparent, there's no script, no nothing, just me talking into the camera. So this is that. All is well. Thank you, Mika. I'm alive. I'm here. That's the biggest blessing, right? I thank God for that always. And I'm pushing through. I haven't been the best of myself lately, mentally, but I'm pushing through. I'm here, and all is well. all is well. We, that just because times get dark sometime, or we may be on a low end of our struggles, or the roller coaster ride. The grand scheme of things, I'm alive and I'm here, so all is well. Straight up, you know. Um, yeah, but I don't have too much plans for the weekend. I'm going to church tomorrow. Haven't been to church in a while, dealing with my own personal things. Um, and plus, the wife doesn't like when I don't go to church with her. And I understand it. Family that prays together stays together. So um, part of being equally yoked is to be in tune with one another and show up for one another. And that's part of the things, one of the things she asked me to show up for her with. So she lets me process and deal with my things, but also she knows that, I know she let me know that she wants to feel covered at church. She wants her husband there. She want to pray with me, hold her hands with me, you know, get word with me. So that's a beautiful thing. And we working on that as well, you know. So tomorrow I'm showing up. I'll be at church tomorrow. I haven't been in a while, but showing up at church tomorrow. Yeah. It's been tough. You know what also is a thing too. So when you're going through your stuff, when I deal with people directly, I kind of I understand that we all go through our things. But when you're going through stuff, it seems like those little spaces, the little gaps in your happiness or your joy, like when you separate yourself from joy and you fall into a space of uncomfort, and you kind of hide in that, you kind of succumb to that, the feeling of that, the devil goes crazy. He loves that because he has no power. We know that, but also once you fall into one of them slumps, he go to work. He goes to work, and I understand that. So I'll be kicking my butt trying to get out of that stuff. You know what I mean? So trying to stay creative. I'm working on some things. Um, I need to come up with a new series too and start scheduling my YouTube videos because I want to go live a lot, but I need to start scheduling them so people know when to be where. Instead of me just turning on, going live and popping up whenever, because that won't work as far as like the grand scheme of good marketing, of promoting your page and yourself. Of course, I know that won't work. But part of the reason why I'm doing these videos is because it's for me and my mental training and doing my reps to get this thing going and get more comfortable on camera, speaking on camera, come with ideas, introducing new things. And so at this point, I'm more so like, let me just turn it on and go live, and whoever show up, show up. If nobody shows up, at least I'm still getting my reps in. You know, if you go to the gym, you don't need people to be there. Just get your workout in. So that's what I'm doing here. And it's been cool. It's been cool. Um, what else been going on today though? Oh, Lil Wayne's album dropped. Yeah, and that's that. Um, so we're not even gonna deal with that right now. I think I'm gonna talk about that on the Relatable podcast with my good brother Ace Boy Rios. Look for that Wednesdays 11 a.m. Wednesdays 11 a.m. right here on my YouTube channel. And my YouTube channel still, I think I changed my name, but I don't know if I changed the link to my page. Pause. It might be changed. Let me pull that banner down. I think it's Lucky 74. Let me check. Let me try to type it somewhere and see. That's oh nope. That's why 3x4. Let's see where it goes. Mm-mm. Oh, wait, is it at? Wait. Oh, it's at Good Luck. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah. I got to get into my photography again. My photography stuff also. I've been kind of slipping on that. I haven't been going out as much, but I've been just dealing with a lot of stuff at home. So I need to start going out, doing my photography a little more. That's my release, one of my safe places, one of my very few safe places. So I got to get back outside and start taking flicks again. Wave guy, what's good with it? Yeah, I'm staying consistent. I am. Well, you talking about with YouTube? YouTube, I'm staying consistent for sure. I've been putting out content. I told myself at least once a week, and I've been showing up a little more than that. This last week, I think I did 2 videos this last week, so I did good. Yeah, I am. I'm showing up consistently. I can show up more. I definitely can show up more, but I have been consistent. Or maybe I need to get a consistent schedule though. That's my main thing. I need to set a schedule to start going live. PNP is definitely in the building. PNP, present, not perfect, is definitely in the building. Shout out to you. But yeah, Wave God, I am. I'm staying consistent. But I can always do more. I can always do more, for sure. I need to be adding doing my other videos, like my just record everything. Don't have to be live. I got to get outside and record my other videos. Keep giving it different content. And do some more interviews too. I got some in the cut, but they like next month. I mean, at the end of this month and then next month. But I need to get some for a couple of more weeks now too. I got some interesting people in mind, good friends of mine, they're super talented. I definitely gonna get some dope, some more people to interview soon. I think I got the Hunger Joy coming too. Let me see when I got Joy coming. Joy coming, supposed to come soon. Is it the 15th, the 14th? I think it's Sunday. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, but yeah, okay. Nick, what's good with it? Nick is definitely in the building. Nick is definitely in the building. What's popping? What's about my good brother? I can't believe I'm on live on a Saturday. And I ain't gonna front. I don't got hella stuff to do. So it ain't like I'm not gonna give you the whole spiel about, man, I have so much stuff that I want to come in here and just get on live so I can. Nah, I don't have nothing to do. Also, that's not why I'm on live, but that's why I'm in the house though. I don't have a bunch of stuff to do. My wife went to my wife went to her cousin's or niece champagne party. So she's doing that and I'm here chilling. But I'm looking forward to dinner tonight because my wife is a great cook and I'm always excited for her cooking. So that's what my Saturday night is gonna be like. Pretty much low key at the house, dinner with the wife, probably a good movie, and I'm having a good night. I'm just talking some stuff on here, man. Have y'all heard Lil Wayne's album? I mentioned that earlier, but have y'all heard Lil Wayne's album? And if so, what did y'all think about it? I heard it, and I reserve my thoughts. But I did hear it, though. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-mm. I think I want to, man, I'm going to start. I say that, but I don't know if I'm going to be dedicated. I was about to say, I should start going live right after my boy Rios, like daily. Man, but that's tough. Because Rios is off live, I think around 8 something. Every day. Let me see. Hey, Nick, let me tell you something, my guy. Don't waste your time. Okay? Do not waste your time. I'm going to reserve most of my thoughts for Wednesday's podcast, Relatable, Rios, but hey, don't waste your time. It's tough. You know what's tough, man? It feels like, now this, I don't have the same kind of relationship that I don't connect with Wayne like I did with Michael Jordan, but it kind of feels like, nah, but when Mike was 45, he was still putting up like 20 or 25. So it ain't like he was garbage. Mike was still averaging like 20 on 45. But I guess, okay, if we look at it like in the grand scheme of like Jordan, the great era of how killer he was, and then going to older, going to being 45, or the Wizards, the Wizards Jordan is what I'm talking about though. It's just with Wayne, I don't know, but I will say this. There comes a time where your heroes don't jump so high no more. They don't slam dunk as hard no more. They don't shine as much no more. You know what I mean? You don't the accolades that you're used to them cleaning up and collecting, not so much anymore. There always comes a time when your time is up. I'm not here to say, I don't want to stand on the cliff and say Wayne time is up, because he is goated. But man, I'm trying to say it without saying it. Man, I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand it, man. And for the real diehard Wayne fans, I'm a Wayne fan, but not like super diehard Wayne fan. I've been over that since what, Carter 3, maybe? I think maybe. It's just I feel like it's a letdown to so many people. He got so many fans, so many people go to him. He raised so many niggas. You know what I mean? You know, about Jay-Z's 44. So I think that was a perfect example, right? Jay-Z made 444 because at a time in his life, that's where he was. He's out the way, super rich, into real estate, art, you know what I mean? Stuff appreciating. So he's speaking from that aspect of like, fam, I own Monet at the house. I got a Monet at the house. You know what I mean? Like I got like, you feel what I'm saying? Like I'm talking to billionaires about business. Like we're signing deals with mega corporations, and like we're doing some other things. So I'm not going to get on this album and talk about like I'm flying in. Like you know what I mean? That's not the conversation. Hov is a 50-year-old man talking about 50-year-old man stuff. So can he make another one? I think he can. I think Hov can do another 444. And for me, that's fine because Hov is killer. He's always been great. He never showed no slacking. Yes, there's albums I don't really like. But as far as skill level, he never really showed no slacking to me. And I think he's the perfect example for someone to show quote unquote old niggas how to do it. You know what I mean? Like, rap your age. You know, that's why people was clowning Jim Jones. Remember that whole thing that just passed where Jim Jones was, I think he was clowning somebody or something he was doing. Some, you know, he ain't all the way there. So something he was doing, and people was like, "Yo, you're an old man. Like they were saying too old for rap. That's not nothing I believe. I don't believe you can be too old for rap. I think if you can do rock until you're 70 years old and still do tours on stage, you can rap to whatever time you want to. Just don't act like the young rapper coming out. Then you start to look foolish like a clown. Then we remove you. We sit you to the side. Like, you know what I mean? So, but if you act your age, I think you can do this forever. Because, like, for Hove, rapping about 444 and that kind of mentality of like you know, stocks and bonds and real estate and banking and your FICO score and all that stuff like that, he's talking to us. There's going to be some kids that they're not going to understand none of that, and that's not for them. Because it gets to a certain point, you don't supposed to make music for everybody. You make music to your target demographic. And as a 50-something years old rapper, I can't come out rapping like these young dudes. I'll sound stupid. First of all, I can't even rap that type of money because my money is way past that. It's not about bragging about cars at that point. When we over here bidding for baseball teams and football teams. You know what I mean? So let's take it back to Wayne. Wayne, who's an adult and grown and stuff like that, but this album, he didn't sound like he progressed. And what's crazy is I know he dope, though, because I heard random verses and stuff like recent. And I know he dope, but something happened. Not good. Something happened. Something. For you to rap some of them lyrics and pick some of them beats and press record and then kept it after you heard it, you kept that? You know, look, let me tell y'all for those who don't know. You know how many layers it is and how much process you got to get from idea of a song to the song being finished? You know how many people got to triple and quadruple time hear a song for it to get passed through, for you to get down to mixing and engineering to get ready for release? That means for some of them songs, which let's talk about some of the most horrible songs on the album with the craziest beats. That means Wayne chose the beat. It was already a failure. He rapped on that beat. That was a part two, a mistake, right? You kept it. You played it in the studio with people. Most of them yes men, I'm sure, was nodding my head, telling me the greatest, because that's how it be, right? And then when your album's ready to come out, you turned in, that's one of the songs on the album. Your label or whoever higher ups or whatever, they all heard it. Okay, cool. If we go with cool, just go do. Send it to the distribution people. Well, got mixed and mastered and all stuff like that. Engineer heard it all. Everybody heard it. Everybody come through the session. Guests, friends, label mates, they all heard it. They let it slide. Nobody didn't say take this trash off the album. Push it on through. Then it made it to us. That's like, dude, at least like 40, 50, 60 people, almost 100 people heard that song before we heard it. And nobody said that ain't it. Take that trash off. And that's on trash too. And that's on trash too. That beat is terrible. What's up with these elementary lyrics on this song? I don't know if y'all heard it. Not good. That's what I'll say. Not good. You know, and I can't even do the whole act your age thing because, I mean, I guess I can. Sometimes these niggas got to grow up. Look, these rappers refuse to grow up. And that's the problem. You know, Because I remember a lot of y'all tried to clown 444. But the people who got it. And love it. Y'all mad that Jay-Z said we don't do the phone, the money phone. Y'all got mad at him for that. Y'all start responding. It was low-key diss. People was like on the internet just throwing little shots. You trying to help. All that looked crazy. That looked stupid. And to Jay-Z's point, to him, that ain't no money. Yeah, man. These rappers gotta act their age. Why are you almost 40-something, 50 years old? Talking about where to... Come on, man. Or your car, the color is such and such. Or you still doing them punchlines from like, what was that, 2017, 16? Yeah, I don't know. And I ain't one to impress, but I ain't impressed. Yeah, I'm not impressed. Y'all could do better. Well, I thought he could do better. Not impressed. Excuse me. Wait, what page am I on? Oh. Yo, I'm tripping off this ice stuff. Yo. This is crazy. Excuse me. Y'all see all this stuff happening with ice? So, wow. Yeah. Wow. Yo, people having too much paper. Mr. Beast having too much. Mr. Beast rented out the entire Disneyland theme park for a date in his new video. Yo. Yo. You don't have to like him, but that's insane. That is insanity. Yeah. But yeah, man, I just came over to talk a little stuff, man. I'm about to get up out of here. I want to make sure I showed up at least for a second on camera to do my consistent thing. And let me see, man. Let me see. Yeah, man. I'm gonna go there. Hey, it's crazy, right? You said you in the shine? It's sad, folk. It's sad. It really is, because it's going down too. And I just watched some raids downtown, and I think they're in Inglewood of LA. We're out here in LA. Yo, it's bad. I can't imagine being at work and then look. This is the worst part of it. Look, I just seen that. I should have clipped it. The ICE agents had a plane land mid-flight and pulled the nigga off the plane. Even the flight attendants were saying like they've had incidents where tons of people were arrested at the other end of a destination or maybe before getting on the flight. They see that all the time. They said there's never in the history of their life, in their career, So had a plane land mid-flight because they had to pull somebody off the plane. ICE agents had to pull somebody off a plane. I ain't never seen that. You know what, Wave God, I don't know. My content a little different. Like them the homies for sure, but my content a little different. And I don't like if I do show up, maybe I'll do community. Then my guys, Pun's super hilarious. Me and Pun clown all day long. But like I said, my content a little different. I don't go all the way like where they want to go sometimes. And they know it too. That's why when I'm on the show, they try to press me to go further than I can't get back into them. Look. So salute to them. They're my brothers, man. All them dudes and my guys. But I'll pop up. I might pop up soon. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but I'll mess around and get in trouble over there. Like, you know what I mean? Or I'll do Ace Boy Worldwide too. I'll fall by there one time or whatever, but it can get crazy. So I don't do it too much. I definitely can go back and go to down a couple of times, but I don't do it too much. Like I said, my content is a little different, so I'm trying to create some more shows right now. I'm just doing this. Like this is my little I didn't title it, but this is my little fighting depression series. So I'm just talking. It's unscripted. Like, you know what I mean? Just whatever I be talking about, I'll just fly. I'll be all over the place, freestyling, talking my stuff, whatever. But I'm working on a bunch of other shows. I got me and Rios got Relatable on Wednesdays at 11. I also do my other videos where I do like camera talk and stuff like that, and camera reviews and stuff where I do, other stuff like that. But I'm also going to do some other type of series on here, but I got to just get it down, get my ideas down, like till they're ready to be seen, and then start locking in. And also, I do my videos, my interviews. So I'm going to be doing some more interviews soon. I think my next interview day is, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's the 13th? No. Oh, it is. Friday the 13th. So I still do my interviews. So, But definitely going to do some more content. I just got to figure it out. Y'all at the very beginning stages of like whatever I'm trying to build here. These are like my first few shows and like talking stuff, getting used to the camera, getting used to all of the programs. I'm still trying to figure a lot of this out. So y'all at the very beginning stage of me trying to figure it out. Once it get going, yeah, I'm gonna be doing my round, making my rounds, bouncing around. Be a little more in control of like how I want to be seen and viewed, but also my presence on YouTube. I want it to be felt. I don't mean in the grand scheme of YouTube, just at least within my community. They know that I'm consistent. They know that I always show up, and they know that when I show up, I won't fail them, lie to them, and I always have good content. That's what I'm trying to do. Shout out to D. What's that? D1661 1661. What's good with it? So yeah. Hey man, I appreciate you saying that. I do. It's hard too, because you know what? When people know you for one thing or a couple of things for so long, and then something happened in your life, you change for whatever reason. And change can be good or bad, whatever it is. People just don't want to go. They want to keep you at where you were. We don't like new. We like what we used to. We like old. We like throwback. We like all these things. And I'm not mad at that either. I'm not mad at that. People like what they like. But I appreciate the people who are here to see me work on being better. Work on being a better person, better human being, better husband, better Christian, better MC, better live streamer, better podcaster, all these things. Because I'm constantly working on it. So when it's noticed and people appreciate that, that's love. That's love. Straight up. Hey man, you know what? I need to show him that. You're right. You know what? I was supposed to go do Glass's show too. I think we had a schedule issue. But if I'm not mistaken, I think I was supposed to. Yeah, I was supposed to do Glass's show. Yep. Glass is crazy, man. Dude, like, one thing I like about Glass is though, when he say stuff, he stand on it. So he's not just saying anything for some illogical reason or just to get some clout or some clickbaits. He really be meaning it when he say it and can explain it. You know what I mean? So I respect G for that for sure. It's a rebrand. That's all I can say. It's a rebrand. I haven't completely stepped away from music. I mean, I said that for so many years, but lately, um, I've just been like real myself. You know, it's a rebrand, but it's a rebrand. I'm not going to focus on trying to hash out the rebrand in front of the world and say, you know, with marketing and all that. I kind of just want to start creating and start building from there. You know, I think hopefully the people will receive it well because I also don't want to do what every other artist do when they on their runs or when they do. I don't want to do none of that. You know. So yeah. Hey, that's a fact, bro. You look. So that's what, like when I talk to Pun, see, Pun know. If I go to community or I go to Ace Worldwide, Pun know I'm trying to change. That don't mean absent of funny, like or I'm a square and I can't laugh about that. I'm not saying that, but he know I can't go because he know me for real, for real. So he knows me being super reckless, usually more reckless than anybody in the room as far as saying stuff, right? So he know if I get in that environment, you start to succumb to it a little bit. Like you can't hold in a joke. You gotta get off because they getting them off, or you can't jump in on the jokes because they not the type of jokes you would jump into regularly. But you doing it because you in an environment, right? So I gotta be careful of that because it ain't their fault. They the homies. You know what I mean? But I gotta watch how I move. You know, and I can't also be pushing one thing and then showing up as another because people start looking at me like, oh, I'm the fake one. Can't have that. They can't have that. But they're my peoples. And I'll definitely be back through there though. Excuse me. That appears wave guy. I'll see what's going on with the bro. First of all, a lot of people don't even know I'm still considering making music. I mean, I'm talking on the lines, but other than like my wife and maybe one of the other homies, nobody know this but y'all. That's a fact. Hey Nick, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. Look, so I was watching a bunch of hip hop media channels, and some of my friends, most aren't. Um, yeah, a lot of opinions on the sport that they never played, like the whole basketball sports analysis, Stephen A. versus whoever thing. You know, that conversation has been going around for years, ever since the players start jumping on podcasts. Um, I feel like that too. I'm not going to make it as so arrogant. I understand what you're saying too, Nick. I'm not going for the people who listen to this. I don't want to make it as so arrogant like they need Luck's opinion per se, but also yeah, they do. They do. I've done it. I've done it for a very long time. I'm a veteran in this game in real life. You know, so I've done a lot. I've seen a lot. I heard a lot. I've whispered a lot. Stuff been whispered to me. The game is vicious. You know what I mean? So yeah, I know what's up. Hey, I appreciate you for saying that. God is the greatest. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Any kind of growth is noticed. I'm appreciative of it, and I take none of the glory. God gets all the glory. So I'm appreciative of that. Thank you. Hey Nick, your preference is your preference, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. King 353, I appreciate you, man. And I'll just say, might not be too long. Might not be too long now. I'll say that. But I appreciate you listening to any of my stuff, any of my music, for sure. Yeah, let me see. I should have retitled this. I'll title it again. I know I'm title it. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Wait. Oh, and so we're still on our road to monetization, right? So I do a bunch of these videos, right? But we're still, don't forget, we're still on the road to monetization, right? I need 1,000 more. Tell me, keep real with y'all, keep wide up with y'all, straight up. Let me show you. Yeah. So I got this notification today. Got this notification today. And I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty proud of that. So all I need now is 1,000 more watch time hours, and I move into monetization. And I'm pretty proud of it because I've been consistent. I've been showing up. I've been doing my shows. I've been doing live streams. I just got out of a 3 or 4 streak live stream with no haircut, crazy beard, because I've been consistent. And yes, almost at monetization. And that's the first tier. Then I need another 1,000 after that for the second tier, but we're gonna get there though, fast. So, you know, I'm staying at it, staying active, staying on it. Oh, you mean like audio? Straight audio? I didn't even think about that. Man, I didn't even think about that. Part 4, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm gonna work on that for sure. I'm gonna work on that for sure. That's a great idea. Hey Nick, you see me? I'm in build mode, baby. I'm getting to it. Being consistent, slowly but surely, slowly but surely, slowly but surely getting to it. I was excited about that. I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna tell y'all, look, I told y'all I'll be transparent with y'all. I ain't ashamed of nothing. I'm not embarrassed. Or I'll probably be embarrassed sometimes, but I don't care. So I'll be embarrassed sometimes, but I'm not ashamed to say I was happy about that. Making that 2,000 mark of watch hours. I was happy about that. Happy about that. I feel no way about it. I don't care, because I'm trying to move into monetization. I want to make YouTube another stream of income for me, So I want to stay bringing consistent content, better content, better content for sure. And keep feeding the people, and they keep showing up, so I'll keep showing up. So I appreciate it for sure. Part 4, I got you. I'm on it. Now that you reminded me, I never thought about it. And I used to have podcasts before, so I used to do mostly audio and no video. So I've been doing video, I haven't been dropping the audio. So that's good right there. I'm on it. I appreciate that. Yes, so Wave got live hours count actually more. So the math, I forgot, I don't know how to do the math yet on that. But for example, if I make an hour-long video and you watch the video for an hour, right? Then that's 60 minutes of watch time. You watch the whole video, it was 60 minutes. They count towards watch time. But if I do an hour live stream and say like 60 y'all in here, say 15, 20 people, something like that, they count everybody watch time and it does this math flip. I don't really explain the flip yet. But for example, I was watching me and Reels did one of our relatable podcasts on my channel, not his channel. His channel, obviously, he has way more followers, so the numbers change. So I explained it from Reels channel. We did relatable on the channel one time, and I looked at the watch hours for the first time. We did a 2.5 hour show. I think it was 2.5 hours, if I'm not mistaken. 2.5, almost 3 hours. We had a consistent, I think, 150 people was watching. I think so. Don't quote me on that. But the watch hour time for that was almost 500 hours because they had that many people and it does the multiplication so some kind of way. So the watch time for that was 500 hours. So in the grand scheme of it, we looking at 500 hours for 2.5 hours of content. That's incredible. And that's why people are going live. The numbers get to running up. You know what I mean? Hold up. Let me see. Yeah. All right, y'all. I think I'm about to get up out of here. The wife is about to head home in a minute. Am I going live tomorrow? If I go live tomorrow, I think I'm going to post it. I think I'm going to go live tomorrow, maybe same time, like 5. But I'm going to post it in my post section of the YouTube. So turn your notifications on so you can get the notification. Because we can talk some more stuff. Plus, I'm going to church tomorrow, so that should be an adventure. Now, mind you, I do go to church, but I've been out of church for like a month. So I probably got story time too tomorrow. But yeah, tune in tomorrow. I think I'm gonna jump on maybe 5 again. 5, I'll jump back on and we'll chop it up, have a good time. I appreciate y'all who fell through. Everybody, part 4, Wave God. Nick is definitely in the building. PNP was definitely in the building. Big Pele, definitely in the building. Wave God, D1661, definitely in the building. And the first person to tap in was Love being Mika. Salute to all y'all. Love to all y'all. Hey, man, I'll be back at y'all ASAP. Matter of fact, check tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think 5. I'll do a post about it, so don't worry about it. And always look for us Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Relatable podcast with myself and my good brother Ace Boys Rios. Check for that. Check us out. And I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. Peace. Yeah, that.